Looking at the MSC Opera, you might wonder if this ship can compete with today's massive floating cities. After sailing on dozens of cruise ships over the years, I can tell you this vessel surprises many guests who board expecting something outdated. The Opera launched in 2004 and represents MSC's commitment to elegant European cruising with some unexpected modern touches. This ship carries just over 2,600 passengers, making it significantly smaller than the megaships dominating headlines today. But here's what most people don't realize: sometimes smaller means better, especially when you're talking about service and getting around without feeling like you need a GPS. The MSC Opera spans 963 feet in length and weighs in at 59,058 gross tons. These numbers put it in the mid-size category, which creates an interesting sweet spot for cruisers. You get enough amenities to keep busy without the overwhelming crowds that can make dining reservations feel like winning the lottery. What strikes you first about the Opera is its distinctly European flair. MSC designed this ship with Italian elegance in mind, and it shows in everything from the marble accents to the art installations throughout the public spaces. The color palette leans toward warm golds and deep blues, creating an atmosphere that feels more sophisticated than flashy. The ship underwent significant renovations in recent years, which addressed many of the wear and tear issues that plague older vessels. These updates focused on both aesthetics and functionality, bringing modern conveniences to classic design elements. When it comes to accommodations, the MSC Opera offers 4 main categories that cover most budgets and preferences. The inside staterooms measure approximately 140 square feet, which honestly feels tight if you're used to staying in hotel rooms. But for the price point, these cabins include everything you need for a comfortable stay. The beds convert from twins to a queen configuration, and there's adequate storage space if you pack strategically. Each inside cabin features a small seating area, though calling it spacious would be generous. The bathrooms are compact but functional, with decent water pressure in the shower. Ocean view staterooms bump up to around 150 square feet and include a porthole or window. The natural light makes a noticeable difference in how the space feels, especially on sea days when you're spending more time in your room. These cabins often represent the best value for money on the Opera. The furnishings match the ship's overall European aesthetic, with warm wood tones and quality fabrics. Don't expect cutting-edge technology, but you'll find the basics like a small refrigerator, safe, and television with international channels. Balcony staterooms on the Opera measure roughly 180 square feet, including the outdoor space. The balconies themselves are on the smaller side compared to newer ships, but they're perfectly adequate for morning coffee or evening drinks. Sliding glass doors open wide to create a nice indoor-outdoor flow. These rooms feature the same basic amenities as other categories, but with upgraded bathrooms and slightly more storage. The furniture includes a small table and chairs on the balcony, though taller guests might find the setup a bit cramped. Suite accommodations start at around 300 square feet and include separate living areas. The MSC Opera suites come with priority boarding, dedicated concierge service, and access to exclusive areas of the ship. The bathrooms upgrade to include bathtubs, and some suites feature walk-in closets. Suite guests also receive complimentary room service and priority reservations at specialty restaurants. The balconies are noticeably larger, with proper outdoor furniture that actually looks comfortable for extended lounging. For guests with mobility needs, the Opera includes accessible staterooms across multiple categories. These rooms feature wider doorways, roll-in showers, and grab bars throughout. The ship's elevators reach all passenger decks, though some areas require navigating stairs to access completely. Family accommodations include connecting rooms and some staterooms with additional Pullman beds. The configurations work well for families with teenagers who want some independence while staying close to parents. Dining aboard the MSC Opera reflects the cruise line's Italian heritage while accommodating international tastes. The main dining room, called Marco Polo restaurant, spans 2 levels and serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner with rotating menus. The atmosphere feels formal without being stuffy, and the service typically runs smoothly even during peak times. The breakfast buffet gets busy, but the selection covers most preferences with both continental and hot options. Lunch service offers lighter fare alongside heartier entrees, while dinner features multi-course meals with Italian influences. The wine list emphasizes European selections at reasonable prices. La Bistecca Grill serves as the ship's premium steakhouse, requiring reservations and a cover charge. The menu focuses on high-quality cuts prepared to order, along with classic sides like lobster tail and truffle mac and cheese. The intimate setting works well for special occasions or romantic dinners. Service at the steakhouse typically exceeds expectations, with knowledgeable staff who can recommend wine pairings and explain preparation methods. The cover charge feels reasonable given the quality difference from the main dining room. Shanghai Restaurant offers Asian fusion cuisine with dishes spanning Chinese, Thai, and Japanese influences. The menu changes seasonally but usually includes popular items like Peking duck, pad thai, and various sushi rolls. The decor incorporates traditional Asian elements without going overboard on the theming. The buffet restaurant Bora Bora serves as the casual dining hub throughout the day. Breakfast offerings include made-to-order eggs, fresh fruit, pastries, and international selections. Lunch features pizza, pasta, salads, and rotating hot entrees that reflect different culinary traditions. Dinner at the buffet provides an alternative to the main dining room with similar quality but more flexibility in timing. The dessert station always includes gelato, which shouldn't surprise anyone familiar with MSC's Italian roots. Pool Grill operates during daytime hours, serving hamburgers, hot dogs, and other casual fare near the main pool area. The food quality exceeds typical poolside offerings, though don't expect gourmet presentations. This venue gets crowded during sea days but moves efficiently. Room service operates 24 hours with a limited menu that covers basics like sandwiches, salads, and light entrees. Continental breakfast room service comes included for suite guests, while other categories pay a small delivery fee. The bars throughout the opera cover different moods and preferences. The sports bar features multiple screens for watching games while enjoying beer and pub food. The atmosphere gets lively during major sporting events, creating a social hub for sports fans. El Opera Theater Bar serves pre-show cocktails and champagne in an elegant setting adjacent to the main theater. The bartenders know their classics and can craft quality martinis and Manhattans for guests who appreciate traditional cocktails. Pool deck bars keep the party going during daytime hours with frozen drinks, beer, and light cocktails. The service can slow down during peak times, but the bartenders generally stay friendly even when swamped. The opera's pool facilities center around a main pool area that gets plenty of sun throughout the day. The pool itself measures on the smaller side compared to newer ships, but it rarely feels overcrowded thanks to the ship's moderate passenger capacity. The surrounding deck space includes both lounge chairs and some shaded areas for guests who prefer to avoid direct sun. Water temperature stays comfortable, and the pool depth works for both swimming and lounging. Kids tend to dominate the space during daytime hours, while evenings become more adult-oriented as families head to dinner. The Solarium provides an adults-only retreat with its own smaller pool and dedicated deck space. This area stays noticeably quieter and offers a more relaxed atmosphere for reading or napping. The retractable roof allows for climate control during different weather conditions. Lounge chairs in the Solarium are spaced farther apart, and the overall vibe feels more upscale than the main pool deck. Service from roaming bar staff tends to be more attentive in this area as well. Hot tubs are scattered around the pool areas, with the main jacuzzis accommodating up to 8 people comfortably. Water temperature runs hot, and the jets provide decent pressure for relaxation after port days. Evening hours often see these fill up quickly. The sun deck extends beyond just the pool area, with additional lounging space on higher decks that offer better views and typically lighter crowds. These areas include some shaded options and stay accessible throughout the day. Towel service operates efficiently, with attendants positioned near all pool areas. The towels are adequately sized and clean, though bringing your own might be worth considering for extended lounging sessions. Onboard activities on the MSC Opera balance active pursuits with more relaxed options. The fitness center includes modern cardio equipment, free weights, and some strength training machines. The space feels adequate for the ship's size, though peak times can require waiting for popular machines. Group fitness classes run throughout the week, including yoga, pilates, and aerobic sessions. The instructors bring good energy and modify exercises for different fitness levels. Classes are typically included in your cruise fare, making them an excellent value. The jogging track circles the upper deck, providing a quarter-mile loop with ocean views. Early morning hours offer the best experience with cooler temperatures and fewer crowds. The track surface is well maintained, though windy conditions can make running challenging. Basketball and volleyball courts occupy space that converts between different activities throughout the day. Equipment is available from the sports desk, and informal games often develop organically among passengers. The courts also host organized tournaments during longer sailings. The rock climbing wall presents a moderate challenge suitable for beginners and intermediate climbers. Safety equipment and brief instruction are provided, though experienced climbers might find the routes somewhat basic. Kids especially enjoy this activity during port days. Mini golf provides family-friendly entertainment with an 18-hole course that incorporates some creative obstacles. The course design takes advantage of the ship's layout, winding through different deck levels. Putters and balls are available at no charge. Art auctions occur regularly throughout cruises, featuring both original works and prints from various artists. Whether you're seriously collecting or just browsing, these events provide interesting diversion on sea days. The auctioneers are entertaining, though high-pressure sales tactics can feel overwhelming. Dance classes teach everything from ballroom basics to Latin moves, usually held in the main theater or other large spaces. The instructors are patient with beginners, and the classes provide a fun way to try something new with your travel companion. Library facilities include a decent selection of books in multiple languages, plus comfortable seating for quiet reading. The space tends to be underutilized, making it a peaceful retreat when other areas feel crowded. Gaming options include both a casino and arcade area. The casino features slot machines, blackjack, poker, and roulette tables with staff who explain rules for newcomers. The arcade includes both classic and modern games that appeal to different age groups. The spa aboard MSC Opera provides a comprehensive wellness experience that rivals much larger ships. Treatment menus include massages, facials, body wraps, and beauty services with pricing that's competitive compared to land-based spas. The therapists are well-trained and create a relaxing atmosphere throughout your visit. Signature treatments incorporate European techniques and high-quality products that leave you feeling genuinely pampered. Hot stone massages and aromatherapy sessions are particularly popular, often booking up quickly during sea days when guests have more free time. The thermal suite includes a sauna, steam room, and relaxation area that creates a mini retreat within the spa. Day passes are available for guests who want to use these facilities without booking treatments. The temperature controls work well, and the spaces are kept clean throughout the day. Thalassotherapy pools use seawater and are heated to provide therapeutic benefits while you relax. The minerals in the water are supposed to improve circulation and reduce stress, though honestly, any warm water feels great after a busy port day. Fitness classes beyond the basic gym offerings include specialized sessions like aqua aerobics and stretching workshops. These typically take place in the spa area and provide more personalized attention than the large group classes held elsewhere on the ship. Beauty services cover hairstyling, manicures, pedicures, and makeup application. The salon staff stay current with trends and can help you look your best for formal nights or special occasions during your cruise. Pricing is reasonable compared to similar services on land. Wellness seminars occasionally cover topics like nutrition, stress management, and healthy aging. These sessions provide valuable information even if you're not interested in booking spa treatments. The presenters are knowledgeable without being pushy about selling additional services. The spa retail area stocks skincare products, supplements, and wellness accessories. While prices run higher than you'd pay at home, the quality is generally good and makes for nice souvenirs or gifts. Couples massage rooms allow you to share spa experiences with your partner in a private setting. These treatments cost more than individual sessions but create memorable experiences that many couples say are worth the splurge. For families traveling with children, the MSC Opera provides supervised activities and dedicated spaces that keep younger guests entertained while giving parents some breathing room. The Kids Club accommodates children from ages 3 to 17 with age-appropriate programming throughout the day. Younger children enjoy craft activities, games, and movie screenings in a colorful, safe environment. The staff members are trained in child care and maintain proper supervision ratios. Activities rotate daily to keep things interesting for kids on longer cruises. Teen programs focus on social activities like dance parties, video game tournaments, and sports competitions. The teen area includes its own hangout space with games and entertainment systems. Supervised shore excursions designed for teens are available at select ports. Family-friendly shows and activities happen throughout the ship, ensuring that kids don't feel excluded from the general entertainment options. Magic shows, puppet performances, and interactive games provide wholesome fun that appeals to multiple age groups. The main pool area welcomes families during designated hours, with shallow sections that work well for younger swimmers. Pool games and activities are organized by the entertainment staff, creating opportunities for kids to meet other young passengers. Babysitting services are available for an additional fee, allowing parents to enjoy adult-only activities or romantic dinners. The staff are experienced with children and provide this service in dedicated areas of the kids' club. Family dining accommodations include high chairs, kids' menus, and flexible seating arrangements that work for larger groups. The buffet restaurant particularly caters to families with familiar foods and quick service that prevents long waits with hungry children. Educational programs occasionally include port-specific information designed to help kids learn about destinations they are visiting. These sessions are optional but provide context that can enhance shore excursions for the whole family. Shore excursions from MSC Opera vary significantly depending on your specific itinerary, but the ship typically visits a mix of popular Mediterranean ports and some lesser-known gems. The excursion desk provides detailed information about each destination and can help match activities to your interests and mobility level. Popular Mediterranean itineraries often include stops in Barcelona, Rome, Naples, and various Greek islands. Each port offers different experiences, from historical sites and museums to beaches and local markets. The ship typically spends 8 to 12 hours in each port, providing adequate time for most excursions. Organized shore excursions range from basic city tours to more specialized experiences like cooking classes, wine tastings, and archaeological site visits. Pricing varies widely based on the activity and duration, but most options fall within reasonable ranges compared to booking similar tours independently. Independent exploration is certainly possible at most ports, especially those with good public transportation or walkable city centers. The ship's port information includes maps, suggested attractions, and practical details like currency and language basics. Cultural immersion excursions provide opportunities to interact with local residents, visit traditional markets, and experience authentic cuisine. These tours often receive the highest satisfaction ratings from passengers who want more than just the standard tourist highlights. Adventure excursions might include hiking, snorkeling, or cycling activities for guests who prefer active exploration. These options typically require moderate to good fitness levels and may have age restrictions for safety reasons. Food and wine tours capitalize on the Mediterranean's incredible culinary traditions, offering tastings of local specialties, visits to vineyards or olive groves, and sometimes hands-on cooking experiences. These excursions consistently rank among the most popular options. Shopping excursions focus on local crafts, fashion, or specialty items unique to each destination. While these tours can be helpful for finding authentic souvenirs, independent shoppers often discover better prices and more interesting items on their beach excursions provide transportation to some of the Mediterranean's most beautiful coastlines, often including chair and umbrella rentals. These relaxed options work well for families or guests who prefer to unwind rather than sightsee. Historical and archaeological tours take advantage of the Mediterranean's incredible ancient sites, from Roman ruins to medieval castles. These excursions usually include knowledgeable guides who bring the history to life with engaging stories and context. After experiencing the MSC Opera firsthand, this ship delivers a solid cruise experience that exceeds expectations in several key areas while falling short in others. The European elegance throughout the ship creates an atmosphere that feels more sophisticated than many competitors in the same price range. Service quality varies depending on the crew members you encounter, but overall standards remain consistently good. The dining staff particularly stand out for their professionalism and willingness to accommodate special requests. Language barriers occasionally create minor communication issues, but the crew's enthusiasm usually overcomes these challenges. The ship's size works both for and against it. Smaller passenger capacity means shorter lines, easier navigation, and more personalized service in many areas. However, this also limits some amenities and entertainment options compared to larger vessels. Food quality across all dining venues impressed more than expected. The main dining room serves restaurant-quality meals, and even the buffet maintains higher standards than many cruise lines. Specialty restaurants justify their cover charges with noticeably better ingredients and preparation. Entertainment programming covers the basics without being spectacular. Shows are professionally produced and well-performed, though they may not have the wow factor of newer ships with larger budgets and more advanced technical capabilities. The ship shows its age in some areas, particularly in stateroom technology and bathroom fixtures. However, recent renovations address the most obvious wear issues, and the overall condition remains good for a vessel launched in 2004. Port selection and itinerary planning demonstrate MSC's expertise in Mediterranean cruising. The ship visits an excellent mix of must-see destinations and hidden gems, with port times that allow for meaningful exploration. Value for money represents one of the Opera's strongest selling points. Cruise fares often come in significantly below comparable vessels from other major cruise lines, making this an excellent choice for budget-conscious travelers who don't want to sacrifice quality. The passenger demographic skews international, creating an interesting cultural mix that some travelers love while others find challenging. American guests should expect a more European cruise experience with different customs and expectations. What truly sets MSC Opera apart from its competitors is the authentic Italian cruise experience it provides. Unlike cruise lines that try to appeal to every market, MSC maintains its European identity throughout the ship. This shows in everything from the art selections and color schemes to the wine lists and entertainment programming. The ship's intimate size creates opportunities for genuine connections with both crew members and fellow passengers that simply don't exist on massive vessels carrying 5,000 or more guests. You'll likely see familiar faces throughout your cruise, leading to friendships that extend beyond the voyage. MSC's commitment to Mediterranean cruising means the Opera visits ports that larger ships simply cannot access. Some of the most memorable experiences happen at these smaller destinations where you feel like you're discovering something special rather than following tourist crowds. The culinary program reflects authentic Italian cooking traditions rather than the Americanized versions found on many cruise ships. This means bolder flavors, different preparation methods, and wine pairings that actually complement the food rather than just filling glasses. Architectural details throughout the ship showcase Italian design sensibilities with marble accents, warm lighting, and artwork that feels curated rather than mass-produced. These touches create an ambience that photographs beautifully and feels special even during casual moments. The spa and wellness programs incorporate European wellness traditions that emphasize relaxation and restoration over high-intensity fitness trends. This approach appeals particularly to guests looking for genuine stress relief rather than vacation boot camps. Staff training emphasizes hospitality traditions that prioritize personal service over scripted interactions. While this can sometimes feel less polished than American cruise lines, it often results in more genuine connections and memorable moments. For business travelers or groups planning events, MSC Opera includes several meeting spaces that can accommodate different group sizes and purposes. The main conference room features modern audiovisual equipment and can seat up to 50 people in various configurations. Smaller breakout rooms work well for intimate meetings or private dining events. These spaces include basic presentation equipment and can be configured with different seating arrangements depending on your needs. Catering services can provide everything from coffee breaks to full meals. The business center includes computers, printers, and internet access for guests who need to handle work tasks during their cruise. While the equipment isn't cutting edge, it covers basic business needs adequately. High-speed internet packages are available for guests who need reliable connectivity. Private dining options allow groups to reserve sections of restaurants or entire venues for special events. The culinary team can create custom menus that reflect dietary restrictions or preferences. These arrangements require advanced planning but provide memorable experiences for celebrations or corporate events. One of the most memorable aspects of cruising aboard MSC Opera comes from the unexpected moments that happen when a ship maintains high service standards with a more intimate atmosphere. Guests frequently mention bartenders who remember their preferred drinks after just one order, or dining room staff who go out of their way to accommodate special dietary needs without being asked. The ship's smaller size means that crew members often recognize returning guests and can provide more personalized service throughout the voyage. This creates a boutique hotel feeling that's increasingly rare in the cruise industry's push toward larger vessels. Many guests discover that the Opera's European passenger mix leads to interesting conversations and cultural exchanges that wouldn't happen on more homogeneous ships. Dinner table discussions might include perspectives from multiple countries, creating educational opportunities alongside entertainment. The ship's itineraries often include overnight stays in select ports, allowing guests to experience destinations after the day trip crowds have departed. These extended port visits consistently receive high praise from passengers who appreciate the opportunity for evening dining and nightlife exploration. Formal nights aboard the Opera maintain traditional cruise elegance without feeling stuffy or overly rigid. The dress code encourages guests to dress up while remaining accessible to travelers who may not pack extensive formal wardrobes. Staff members often share local knowledge about ports that goes beyond standard tourist information. Crew members from various Mediterranean countries provide insider tips about their home regions, leading to more authentic shore excursion experiences. The ship's commitment to quality extends to details that many vessels overlook, such as fresh flowers in public areas, high-quality linens in staterooms, and carefully maintained common spaces that always feel clean and welcoming. Guest feedback consistently highlights the Opera's ability to provide a premium cruise experience without the premium price tag, making luxury travel accessible to middle-class families who might otherwise consider cruising beyond their budget.